Hi, I'm Jason Pierce. I'm a personal trainer, and today I want to talk to you about the neat way to work out. Did you know it's possible to work out without exercising? I mean, not really a workout per se, but you're burning calories. And, simple things like walking to your car or mowing the lawn or walking the dogs, things like that burn calories. This kind of is common sense. So someone came up with a name for it. It's called NEAT, which stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. Dr. James Levine, an endocrinologist at the Mayo Clinic in the late 90s, coined the term non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Coined that term? Yeah, this is up there with Spectre from James Bond, which stands for Special Executive for Counterintelligence, Terrorism, Revenge, and Extortion. At least that one they're trying to make it sound spooky. So what Dr. Levine studied was he got a couple of groups of obese people and studied their fitness and saw that there was a difference in the ones that sat all the time and those that didn't sit all the time, which again makes common sense. But he really kind of drilled down to find out that basic kind of living is really good for us, like not sitting, essentially. So what does this look like in the real world? Again, it's walking your dogs. It's doing yard work, picking up sticks in your yard, raking leaves, mowing the lawn, vacuuming, doing the dishes. They've even discovered that even like mental activity. So I don't know if you've ever sat and thought or really worked on a project really hard and all you're doing is working on something and focusing. And all of a sudden you're just starving because you've just burned a whole bunch of calories. Your brain is a big muscle and it can burn calories for you. Now, just sitting, of course, is not helpful, but you can burn calories sitting while thinking, at least. So what are some other things that you can do to increase your NEAT output? As golly gee neat, your NEAT output during the day. Well, one thing I like to tell people is when you go to the grocery store, or any store for that matter, park as far away from the entrance as you can. That way you have to walk all the way there, and then when you shop, you're walking around, and then you walk out, especially if you've got groceries and maybe you carry them instead of roll the buggy all the way out. Then you're getting extra work from carrying plus the walk. The other kind of side benefit of that is you will find it so much easier to get out of the parking lot in your car if you park far away from the entrance. Another is if you're in a building that has an elevator or stairs, take the stairs. I mean, obviously you don't want to necessarily take the stairs to like the 20th floor, but if you've only got 5 stories in a building or less, take the stairs. It's so much better for you anyway. It's also usually faster. Something that I would do when I was working in office buildings is when I had water that I would drain, 2 things would happen. One, I'd have to go to the bathroom. So then I would get up, walk to the bathroom, come back, and then I'd have to fill the water up. And I rarely did that on the same trip. I tried to take 2 trips, and I'd also try to find bathrooms that are far away and take different paths to get there. We have a lot of modern conveniences that take us away from doing things. Like we've got those robo vacuums. There's now robo lawnmowers. Simply pushing the lawnmower makes a walk harder. And you'll be surprised at how far you travel in a yard. Our yard is not huge, but I cover a couple of miles in it when I mow the lawn. Standing instead of sitting when you're working, so like a standing desk. Honestly, fidgeting is another thing. If you're antsy and you're fidgeting, you're actually burning calories doing that. Pacing nervously. So, don't get stressed. Although, honestly, stress does burn calories as well. So there are different ways you can find to add just a little bit more movement to your day. Anything that gets us away from sitting is essentially NEAT. And when it's NEAT, that's great for us. So I know that for me personally, in a typical day, I will burn close to 500 calories just wandering around, walking the dogs, doing housework. Just my basic existence burns about 500 calories. I'm in a band, and actually playing high energy music burns calories too. But the next day after I perform, I'm usually exhausted and wiped out, and I don't move much at all. And so I see my calorie burning going way down because I'm not moving. So I can see a definite change from when either I'm sick or exhausted to when I'm just a normal day, how many calories I burn just wandering around, doing neat stuff. So you can burn calories without working out. You still should work out, of course, but this is just sort of additional calorie burn that you're going to get. I've got my ring set really high on my watch, and a workout gets me about halfway to 3/4 of the way there. And like I said, everything I just do during the day finishes it off for me. And so NEAT really is neat, regardless of how bad the acronym is. So don't discount this NEAT philosophy of getting some calorie burn while not working out. If you find this interesting or my other videos interesting, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton. Maybe leave a comment down below. Tell your friends. Let's see if we can build this thing up. And it would be really neat to stay healthy. That was terrible.